Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Some WWE Extreme Rules 2014 Thoughts. That's quite a mouthful, isn't it? Isn't it just? Two vids have gone online since I got my lappy top back. 2 episodes of 1998. Was it great? Both the ones that I would have missed in April. And yes, before you go on, yes, I will be doing a Q&A at some point. It's a question of when. I'm going on holiday 2 weeks today. I'm going on holiday for a week or so. That means I've got another 2 episodes of 1998, Was It Great? And of course May's episode of 10 years ago to come, fit in the Q&A in between sort of thing, It's kind of like that. In fact, what I'm actually thinking of doing is basically for the next couple of weeks not doing any Raw reviews and doing Q&As instead. I think that'd be more interesting for you guys, wouldn't it? Anyway, let's go on with this one. I had no plans to watch this one at all. Honestly, I didn't. I thought, my original plan was to miss this and then watch Raw, because I haven't watched any WWE for 2 weeks now. A bit out of the loop, but I thought, fuck it. I thought you guys would rather hear this than Raw, is what I thought. I hope I'm right. So in the opening contest, or on the pre-show, El Torito defeating Hornswoggle in an entertaining WLC match, complete with mini commentators like Micro Cole, mini ring announcers, and a mini ref. This was fun little match, way better than it had any right to be, or that I was expecting it to be. The mini chair, the mini ladder make me smile, as does the even bigger ladder, which is, just not actually that much bigger when you actually think about it, but things like that. Mini table during the break was missed. Elbow off the top through the announce table was great, and it gets what I hope is an ironic holy shit chant, which makes me smile. Hornswoggle, have you noticed? He's really bossy to the 3MB guys. Slater and Mahal both take big bumps off the apron through tables, then Drew hits a somersault to the outside through a table. Seated senton got the win for Torito. Expected it to be terrible, and it was entertaining. You can't go wrong with that one, really, can you? But to be honest, I think this should have been on the pay-per-view, to be honest, shouldn't it? One criticism, you can probably guess what that is, and a WLC match. That doesn't make any sense. I understand they're trying to be clever because we rhymes with T, but it means that it's a Wii ladders and chairs match, which just sounds weird. Do you not think? On to the pay-per-view proper. Cesaro defeating RVD and Jack Swagger in an okay elimination match. Heyman's pre-match promo was fantastic, as is Cesaro coming out last. That's a nice little touch. Sunset flip over the top by RVD gets any reaction. Barely gets any reaction. A sunset flip off the apron to the outside. No reaction, because fuck it. Why do the fans chant the wrong number when Cesaro does his big swing? He starts spinning and the fans chant for every half rotation. So he can do 5 swings, but the fans will say that he's done 10. That's a bit strange, isn't it? Swagger gets the Patriot lock, but Cesaro breaks it with a springboard uppercut and a 5-star eliminates Swagger. And then they do a bit of hardcore because it's Extreme Rules, They bring out a trash can. Cesaro does some gut-wrench suplexes that are very, very pretty. And RVD does the usual boring offense. I think he does the split-legged moonsault and does the rolling thunder. It's just like, meh. He puts the trash can on Cesaro, goes to the frog splash, but Cesaro moves and hits the neutralizer and gets the win. You'll hear me say this quite a few times on this review. Match was alright, nothing special. Didn't really do much for me. In the back, Evolution with the beautiful Renee Young. Triple H mentions that between the 3 men, they've won the championship 31 times, which I think speaks volumes to how worthless the championship is. I don't know about you guys, but I'd rather Hulk be a 1-time champion, hold the champion for 5 years, than be a 5-time champion who holds the championship for a year at a time. Don't know about you, let me know. Hunter puts over Batista and Orton tonight. The Shield will perish, and you can believe in that. Next, Bad News Barrett defeating Big E in an alright match to win the Intercontinental Championship. Wade Barrett won the Intercontinental Tournament to get here, last beating RVD. Big E, another man whose Intercontinental Championship reign that we all got so excited about. Like, yes, this is going to be the new dawn of the Intercontinental. No, wait, it's just not at all. It's memorable moments from his reign. Yep, that's what I thought. Nothing. So why? It's why. Yeah, I keep saying it. Don't I? We try and try and just no. I watched SummerSlam 92 yesterday. And just seeing the Intercontinental Championship in the main event and how much it means to the Bulldog when he wins it, and it's the most, the main event is the IC title belt. The WWF Championship bout is in the middle of the card. It bothers me. You know that. Anyway, Big E, no one gives a fuck about. Honestly, the reactions that he gets a win this one, he does a spear through the ropes, yeah? No reaction. Or he gets a bit of reaction. It's weird. It's the, oh! Yeah, there's no sustained pop. It's just a very, oh! It's so short. It's weird. Anyway, Big E counters the bullhammer with a STO for 2. He goes for the big ending with Barrett counters, and there's a groan when he goes for the bullhammer and misses. But yeah, second attempt gets it. Gets the win. Good pop, clean finish. Like the opener, I thought it was alright, but it was nothing special. WWE Stackdown is a thing, which I think is amazing. And I think that's absolutely incredible. And speaking of incredible, segue. Adam Rose is coming tomorrow night on Raw. Well, there we go. I'll be watching Raw even if I don't review it. Next, match of the night is the Shield defeating Evolution in a decent 6-man tag match. I have got a feeling, I haven't checked anyone's reviews, right? Yeah, I've got a feeling this match is going to be so overrated, alright, is what I'll say. I don't think any of us were actually expecting the War Games match that I actually really wanted. I thought they would pair up, Kane with the Evolution guys, Bryan with the Shield, 4-on-4, War Games, everyone wins. We'll go through this one because I think it's the best match of the night, like I say. Shield making Evolution wait before they make their entrance is a brilliant touch. Brawl to start, which leads to Shield dumping Evolution to the outside and a Hounds of Justice chant. Rollins gets the best of Hunter, dumping him to the outside again, but then hitting a suicide dive. Hunter responds with an inside-out clothesline. We then get quick tags between the heels as Seth is your Hound in peril? He gets a belly-to-back suplex on Orton, but then Batista and Orton knock Reigns and Ambrose off the apron before Rollins can get the tag. Ambrose then gets the hot tag. Pointless moment. He gets a figure on Orton, which is a nice touch after Flair had put the Shield over this last week on Raw. Apparently, I didn't see it. Ambrose is in your second Hound in peril, even taking a quad-ripping spinebuster of doom from the game. Ambrose gets a DDT and hot tags to Reigns, who cleans house all over the ring. Batista goes for the bomb. Rollins hits a springboard knee to the animal over Reigns. That's amazing. And it got a big pop, and it allows Reigns to hit the Superman punch, then hit the triple powerbomb on Batista for 2 as it's broken up. Pedigree for Reigns, then an RKO, but it only gets 2 when Rollins breaks up the cover. On the outside, Ambrose runs across both announce tables to knee Orton and Hunter in the face in a good-looking spot. Hunter, Orton, Ambrose and Rollins brawl into the crowd where Orton and Hunter double-team Ambrose until Rollins jumps off the fucking bleachers onto the 3 of them in the spot of the night. In the ring, Batista hits a spinebuster on Reigns, but Reigns counters the bomb into a Superman punch and hits a massive spear for the win at 20 minutes and 2 seconds. Started off as a generic tag match that we all know and love, with some guy playing the babyface in peril until he gets the hot tag. No problem with that. That was decent, and the brawling around the ring side was also decent, and Rollins' dive was absolutely amazing. But come on, guys, 3.5 stars, no more, because it just wasn't that good. It was a good match. I'm not going to say for a second that I didn't enjoy it, yeah, but it wasn't that brilliant. I may be overrating this match. You guys may be saying, I thought it was 3 stars, to be honest, Mark. But I've just got this feeling that people will overrate this one, in my opinion. The announcers say that the WWE Network is like Netflix, only better. Why not, eh? Bray Wyatt defeating John Cena in a meh steel cage match. Heard good things about the build. My Facebook was all, rah! What did you think of the Bray Wyatt segment? What did you think about the children coming out and singing, he's got the whole world in his hands? And my response every time was, dude, I didn't watch it. If I'm not reviewing WWE, I don't watch WWE. It's that simple, So an example of that would be that SmackDown exists out there. I'd never watch it because I'm not reviewing it. It's that simple. I wouldn't have watched this. If I wasn't doing this video right now, I wouldn't have watched this pay-per-view. I'd be doing other things with my life. The match just doesn't do anything for me. While I enjoyed the sit-out bomb that Cena did, that was nice, and I enjoyed the storytelling aspect of the goons not allowing Cena to escape. It just didn't really do anything for me. Cena hits a super attitude adjustment. It only gets 2 as Harper gets in. I understand that the door was open, but surely something like this negates the point of having a fucking steel cage match. Or is that just me? Cena crawls to the door, the lights go out. Distorted voice begins to sing The Whole World. When the light comes on, the voice belongs to a small child who's got a distortion mic. Cena looks absolutely horrified by this, and that distraction allows Bray to hit the Sister Abigail's geese for the win. I don't have a problem with that finish, believe it or not. I can see it. I can see in the comments, I can see, Mick, that was the stupid finish of all time. It's like, right, guys, I'm not going to disagree with that one, Mick. But at the same time, I thought it was inventive and it was interesting. The look on Cena's face basically said it all. It's one of those, right, this feud continues and Cena might just be getting you. Bray's been trying to get this monster out of Cena and getting him to crack, and this might be the one thing that does it. Who knows? Paige defeating Tamina Snuka. She's the daughter of Jimmy Superfly Snuka. Did you know that? They said it on commentary. It's like, shut up, fuck off. Next, you're telling me Bray Wyatt's the fucking son of IRS. She won after a scorpion crosslock, which is nice. And in the main event, Daniel Bryan defeating Kane in an again, just a Extreme Rules match to retain the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Bryan comes out first, which makes me boo. They brawl at ringside until Kane puts some chairs in the ring and puts one in the corner. Bryan unloads with a kendo stick and drop toe holds. What is the past tense for that? Drop toe hold, that's the move. What is the past tense for that? I always put holds. Drop toe holds. Because it can't be drop holded, can it? Or can it? I just don't know. Does a drop toe hold onto Kane, onto the chair in the corner. Then he hits a missile dropkick and then hits the dive to outside. He uses the top of the Spanish announce table and dismantles the 2 tables. Kane wants to choke some Bryan through the Spanish table, but it's countered into a nice tornado DDT. I think I'd enjoyed this match, I got on my notes, if I hadn't watched DDP versus Raven from Sting's Spring Stampede 1998, because that was a great little hardcore brawl. And this, you sat there watching it going, I've seen everything that you're doing here many, many times. For example, they brawl to the back, and Kane throws Daniel Bryan into the entranceway. I'm sorry, there's a fucking dog on its own, just bouncing around there. Sorry, must not watch it. Where's your owner? Anyway, easily distracted. I'm sat hoping that an emergency vehicle will come back, to be honest, because I've done 2 vids since I came back. Neither have got one on it. Annoying. Yeah, they bounce Bryan off the entranceway. They go backstage. Kane gets a TV, dumps into a bucket of water, which is lovely. They brawl around a truck that's got a great big picture of Ezekiel Jackson on it. That makes me chuckle. It's not a good thing, is it? Kane throws a fire extinguisher at a car, and they get K'd over the tire iron. Bryan can't figure out how to get him back to the ring. I'm going to assume this isn't Falls Count anyway. Extreme Rules is anything goes, but it's not Falls Count anyway. So Bryan like, fuck it. I'll take him to the ring on this forklift truck. So he does. He comes out to silence, utter silence, and he puts Kane in the ring. He gets a yes chant going, yes, 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 standing on top of the forklift truck. And he does a diving headbutt off the forklift truck. It's an impressive looking visual, I will say. It gets 2, and you can't help thinking to yourself, like, did your headbutt wake him up? Wasn't he out cold? And you've just revived him with your headbutt, surely? Maybe? No? Okay, fair enough. Chokeslam sets 2, but a tombstone on a chair is counted into a DDT onto the same chair. Yes, lock complete with a kendo stick, and the crowd are very quiet. Kane escapes by crawling out of the ring. A suicide dive is turned into a chokeslam through the English announce table. Kane gets out the table and pours gasoline on it, and then sets it on fire, and that makes the crowd come alive. And I've got to be honest, I'm sat there watching this match going, God, I hope this ends soon. And I was, wait a second, that table appears to be on fire, you know? And it's all very, very sudden as Kane goes up on the apron and is knocked off with one kick by Bryan, goes through the table, and some guy is straight away there with a fire extinguisher, straight away, no. And then Kane sort of staggers into the ring where he meets the knee that beats Cena, which gets the win. Yay. I can see this one, again, being a very overrated match. For me, as I'm sure you're aware, one bump does not make a match. And I've got a feeling that people, like I say, they'll think, oh, this was the greatest thing ever. Did you see there was a fucking table, a fire-burning table bump? Woohoo! And it's like, yeah, but the rest of the match was boring. You know, and it wasn't that good a bump, and it's nothing that we've not seen before. It was all right. And the thing is, that was the theme of the show, wasn't it? This show for me was all right, but nothing special. There was nothing bad on it. It's just that there was nothing great on it. It's a proper middle of the road 5 out of 10 pay-per-view, in my opinion. But ladies and gentlemen, I'd love to know what you thought. Let me know in the comments down below. Hit the like button for my epic beard, which is starting to become 2 separate ones. We notice where they're showing here. Relevant. I might do a Raw review, alright? If I don't do a Raw review, I will be putting a video up either tomorrow or Wednesday, and it'll be, look, put me your comments down below. If you can see that video, you can ask me a question, in the comments. If that video isn't there, it's because I've set it on private, because I've either got too many comments or I've got enough comments to make 5 videos. My last Q&A, if you remember, 3 hours long. 3 hours, and the video I think was online for 12. The video with the questions was online for 12 hours, if I remember rightly. It might have been 24. If it was 24, it becomes 12 this time, for definite. 3 hour Q&A. I'd like to do one that's about an hour and a half, alright? Something like that. I don't like Q&As. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think of Extreme Rules? I have been Mark. Let me know down below even. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I have been Mark P. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all very soon, and I apologise about the complete lack of crime in Stoke-on-Trent today. Take it easy, guys.